Hey, good morning, sports bettors. It is Matt Modi here with OddsJam. And in this video, I'm going to preview the just incredibly exciting Thursday night football game we have between the Commanders and the Bears. The NFL blessing us with just another great Thursday night football game after the stink fest we had last Thursday, in which no team scored a touchdown between the Broncos and the Colts. Just a great game. We have, the 1-4 Commanders against the 2-3 Bears, who have now lost two straight after starting 2-1. Just a great game. Luckily, should at least be close based on how the odds are. What I will say is that lines opened up with the Bears as bigger favorites and kind of been moving more and more towards the Commanders. So even right before I started recording this, the BetMGM line was at plus 100. I refreshed. I went to BetMGM. They changed it to minus 110. So money is continuing to come in on the Commanders. So that's just something to keep in mind. As of right now, looks like the best odds you can get on them are at about minus 103. You can get minus 105. The Bears is at minus 103. As things currently stand, there's no positive expected value play on the money line, but we will come back to this one. Because of that, the point spread is pretty much just at a pick 'em. You can get the Commanders at +1 at minus 110 odds if you want on Fox Bet. If you do want to be a little safe, protect yourself from just a 1-point loss, you can get them at minus 110 on Fox Bet. To me, I don't really think that makes much sense. I think if you're going to take a play, as of right now, it makes sense to just take a money line play either way, because as I mentioned, it's at a pick 'em. In terms of the sharp books, BetOnline has this as a pick 'em as well, slightly favoring the Bears at minus 113 with the Commanders at minus 107. Bookmaker at even money each way. And then Pinnacle actually favors the Commanders at minus 109. So kind of an interesting wide array of odds for this game, which is what you're going to get when a market first opens up. Books are going to post what their odds are, and then they're going to move as the week goes on. But before the money really starts flowing in on a play, you're going to see a little bit of a wider range in terms of odds and prices and stuff at the beginning of the week. Now, that's not true for the total. I will say the total is pretty consistently at 39.5. Now, another thing that's interesting here, number one, this is a very low total. I actually lean this going over if I had to choose, just because it's so low at 39. And Pinnacle prices this total at 39.5, but they favor the over ever so slightly at minus 108 versus the under at minus 104. But Bookmaker prices the total at 39. BetOnline also prices it at 39.5. matching Pinnacle, but there's no positive EV play either way. But on the total, it's pretty consistently at 39.5, with no book giving you better odds than minus 107, which was what you can get on PointsBet either way. If you view the alternate lines, sometimes you can find a book that has something mispriced. Unfortunately, not the case here. No book, like if you could get minus 107 odds at 39, like if PointsBet raised or lowered their total by half a point, then that would be a good play. But as of right now, even on an alternate line, there's no play on the total either way. So kind of boring, but as of right now, no play on the total. If I'm just thinking about handicapping this game, I tend to, if I had to make a play, lean my favorite play towards this one actually going over. Neither of these defenses are that good. We just saw the Bears have their best offensive performance of the year against the Minnesota Vikings on Sunday, putting up a bunch of points in the second half. Justin Fields actually throwing the ball, which is the first time we've ever seen it. And the Commanders, while their offense stinks, they should be able to move the ball against this Bears defense, which is not that good. They can be beat in the running game, so hopefully Brian Robinson, another week healthy, coming back from just a horrific incident that he went through. I tend to lean towards the over as my favorite play in terms of my own handicapping. But based on the math and where the money is, the official play here is that you should take the Commanders money line at minus 105. It's not positive expected value right now, but my guess is that as the week goes on, more money is going to come in on the Commanders because that's just how it's been up until this point. Now, obviously, there is a point in which the money stagnates and it no longer moves. But as of right now, money is still coming in on the Commanders. So I think that it'll end up favoring the Commanders, like maybe -1, -2. So not a huge value, but getting them at minus 105, and if they close at minus 110 or minus 115, is still positive expected value and still how you can make money in the long run. So in terms of my official bet, in terms of the money, where the money is, I'm going to roll with the Commanders money line at -105. You can get that on DraftKings or on Circa at -105. And then my own handicapping, which I'm going to monitor as the week goes on, I think it's going to end up going over. I think there will at least be 40 points scored in this game. So that's my own handicapping favorite play, but I'm going to wait to lock in anything until we get some value, because as of right now, no positive expected value bets on this play. But I do think that if you could get the Commanders money line right now at -105, that will end up beating the closing line. So that will be my official bet. Of course, all this line shopping done on OddsJam for completely free. So if you want to check out the odds yourself, do some line shopping yourself, do so using OddsJam. Sign up for every book available in your state. And that's it. So hopefully this Thursday night preview was helpful, and have a good one.